7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
But I promise you, baby, Won't you rub your fingers? Fingers. Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine.
I'm muted. My oh my settlers, welcome to the Oregon Trail. Looks like we've got Valor, Gypsy, the Wet Capybara, and Drew Who going to be joining us on this here journey we're going on this evening. How the hell you been? So yes, if you haven't haven't figured it out yet, we are going to be playing Oregon Trail, but not just any Oregon Trail. The Oregon Trail on DOS. So it looks like, based on who we have chatting with us, it is looking mighty fine. Looks like our first crew is going to consist of Valor, Gypsy, the Wet, and Drew. So how is everyone doing this evening? I hope to drown in affording. I think there's a very good chance of that. Sarah can take your spot. Okay, Sarah is taking the spot. Drew is being a pure gentleman and allowing Sarah Clams to take his spot on the wagon. You'll get bitten by a snake, I'm sure. Something, if y'all are fans of Oregon Trail and tabletop games, something you should really try is the Oregon Trail card game, which is just a group game that you play, and it's very fun. I've played it a couple of times. I think you can get it at Target for like $10, but it's well worth it. Highly recommend. So without further ado, let us head. Oops, wrong one. I'm going to have... Oh, the source is there already. Perfect, perfect. That is what I like to see. Got to adjust this slightly. Ooh, you have played the card game and you love it. Good. Yeah, it's really fun. I've played it a couple of times with my family. Okay, so we're playing this through a website called retrogames.com. So just as a heads up to all of you, if you are interested in playing this on your own at some point, you can go here and play it for free. Play the DOS version. Ooh, I need to fix the chat there slightly. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've used this particular overlay. And it's been a while. Come on now. Think that'll do. You're overly excited. I have a handheld version of the game that my child was shithead and he died. So now every time I pass where he died, it says, "Here lies shithead." Are you talking about the one that you can get in stores? That's like, I think I know what you're talking about, and I've always wanted to get that thing. I just never pulled the trigger. Sarah's overly excited. Okay, let's make this a reality. I'm gonna have to do... Okay, this is the thing that is a pain in the ass. Okay, as soon as I... Shoot. The LCD... Okay. Yeah, I really want to get that. I'm gonna have to adjust this a little bit, I think. The one thing that's kind of annoying about playing it on this particular website is as soon as I go full screen, I can't do anything on my computer until I exit full screen. So let's see how that looks. Hello, eggs. Welcome. Welcome. There we go. Can y'all see? Can all my settlers see that okay? And also, for some reason, it doesn't support my number pad. Okay, I gotta adjust that just slightly, a little bit more. It doesn't work like my number pad, which is kind of weird. So I'm gonna have to enter in all the numbers on my top row. So many kinds of people made the trip to Oregon. You may be a banker from Boston, be a carpenter from Ohio, be a farmer from Illinois. Let's be a farmer from Illinois. Let me see too. Whoops. I am the leader of this wagon. I will be RJ, and in order we have Valor, Gypsy, if I can spell. I think that's how you spell Gypsy. Then we had the Wet, and then Sayer. So we have, these names are indeed correct. It is 1848. Your jumping off place for Oregon is Independence, Missouri. You must decide which month to leave Independence. Let's ask for advice because I'm not entirely sure. You attend a public meeting held for folks with the California-Oregon fever. You're told if you leave too early, there won't be any grass for your oxen to eat. If you leave too late, you may not get to Oregon before winter comes. If you leave at just the right time, there will be green grass and the weather will still be cool. All right, so I'm thinking, let's leave in April. Before leaving Independence, you should buy equipment and supplies. You have $400 in cash, but you don't have to spend it all now. You can buy whatever you need at Matt's General Store. Hello, Matt. So you're going to Oregon. I can fix you up with what you need. Okay. Apparently I own the store, yes. I don't know if the sound is on. It said Control S to turn sound on and off, but plenty of food for the trip, ammunition for your rifle, spare parts for your wagon. Okay, so we have $400, everyone. What would you like to buy? Let's buy oxen. Let's just go down the line. There are 2 oxen in a yoke. I recommend at least 3 yoke. I charge for a yoke. Well, let's take the gentleman's recommendation and buy 3 yoke. Our bill is now $120. Food should be important. Yeah, I don't have sound either, Drew, but I don't know if there's any sound at this point in the game, to be honest. Recommend you take at least 200 pounds of food for each person in your family. I see that you have 5 people. In all, you'll need flour, sugar, bacon, and coffee. My price is 20 cents a pound. So, 1,000 pounds of food. Ooh, boy. We ain't gonna have money for spare parts. You don't need 6 freaking oxen. Well, it's a little too late for that, Drew. Sarah should have said something beforehand. I'm gonna buy... I barely have any money left. We'll buy 1 of each item. I spent all of our money. We are dead, yes. Oh, there we go. Hello, Chudley. Welcome. Welcome. Is that Yankee Doodle in the flesh? Yes. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. The weather is good. Health is good. Pace is steady. Rations filling. You may continue on the trail. Check supplies. Look at map. Change pace. Change food rations. Stop to rest. Attempt to trade. Talk to people. Buy supplies. Let's talk to some friendly folks. Traveler Miles Hendricks tells you, did you read the Missouri Republican today? Says some folks start for Oregon without carrying spare parts. Not even an extra wagon axle. Must think they grow on trees. Hope they're lucky enough to find an abandoned wagon. Let's continue on the trail. From Independence, it is 102 miles to the Kansas River crossing. The date, April 1st, 1848. Weather, cool. Health, good. Food, 1,000 pounds. Next landmark, 102 miles. Let's size up the situation. Let's continue on. Oh no! The what has typhoid. Ooh, howdy ho. Sir, resubbing for 5 months at tier 1. Oh, my hat. My apologies. I was unprepared for such a situation. And now, my music making machine is not turning on. There we go. Sir? Whoa. Thank you, sir, for the 5 months of support. It is much appreciated. And right after that, Valor hath redeemed a dad joke. So we bring in our friend Snass, who is also in the rootin' tootin' spirit. Let's see here. Oh my God. Okay. A priest, an imam, and a rabbit walk into a blood bank. The rabbit says, I might be a typo. I hope that was worth 2,000 points, Feller.
You know where my spare keys are?
For what?
My car.
Yeah, it's on my chain, on my lanyard. Thank you, Valor, for the dad joke redemption. Who's all in the wagon? So we have myself, Valor, Gypsy, the Wet, and Sarah. That is currently who is riding in our party. Hoo-wee! Okay, we are going to set our rations down to meager. Just to conserve food, check supplies. We have 0 monies left, and we did not buy any ammunition. I have no idea how to heal our friend the Wet, who has come down with a case of the typhoid fever. But let's stop to rest for 2 days. Now, it doesn't give me an option to check how everyone's doing, so we're just going to continue on the trail. You are now at the Kansas River crossing. Would you like to look around? Yes. Nothing happened, though. I mean, was I supposed to see something there? Okay, let's talk to people. Aunt Rebecca Sims tells you, by the way, everyone is just going to have this terrible accent. I just hope you know. With the crowds of people waiting to get on the ferry, we could be stranded here for days. Hope there's enough graze for all those animals. Not many people carry feed. I'd rather wait, though, than cross in a rickety wagon boat. You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is currently 642 feet across and 6.6 feet deep in the middle. Let's take the ferry. Oh, no. We don't have money. We are going to caulk the wagon and float it across. Send it! Send it, fellow settlers! Yeehaw! Oh, we had no troubles! We got it! We got it! Hey, Flo, welcome to our wagon party. No one has died of dysentery yet. However, our friend the Wet has come down with a nasty case of the typhoid fever. From the Kansas River crossing, it is 82 miles to the Big Blue River crossing. You are now at the Big Blue River crossing. Would you like to look around? Yes, I would. Well, Drew, worst case scenario, we can eat our oxen once they have died. Let's talk to some fellows. A lady Marnie Stewart tells you this prairie is mighty pretty with all the wildflowers and tall grasses, but there's too much of it. I miss not having a town nearby. I wonder how many days until I see a town. A town with real shops, a church, people. Let's look at our food rations. Well, we'll keep it at meager, but I want to check supplies. That's what I want. We still have 840 pounds of food. I wonder if we can make money, though. That has me a little concerned. Because I spent it all. Let us stop to rest for a day. Wait, attempt to trade. No one wants to trade with you today. Okay. Continue. You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is currently 240 feet across and 3.7 feet deep in the middle. We are going to caulk it and sand it. Fingers crossed. Diarrhea and I will die of dehydration. That, my friends, is 2 successful caulkings in a row. You're welcome. Signed, the farmer from Illinois, Raging Janitor. All right. From the Big Blue River, crossing it is 118 miles to Fort Kearney. Let's see if there's anyone to talk to. There isn't. Oh, wait, attempt to trade. You meet another immigrant who wants 50 pounds of food. He will trade you 1 tongue wagon. I think that's a good trade because we have way too much food and we are low on supplies for our wagon. I'm willing to trade. Very good indeed. No! I regret to inform the wagon crew that our friend Gypsy has come down with a case of the cholera. Hold on. I need to fix something that's really bugging me here. You'd think I'd have this figured out by now, but clearly I do not. There we go. Thank you for the lurk, Gypsy. Let's talk to people. Big Louie tells you the Pilot River Valley forms a natural roadway from Fort Kearney to Fort Laramie. Travelers bound for California, Utah, and Oregon all take this road. Could be the easiest stretch of the whole trip. Should see antelope and plenty of buffalo. Okay. Attempt to trade. You meet another immigrant who wants 1 wagon axle. She will trade you 76 bullets. But we only have 1 axle. No. Is there, do I get a different trade option if I do this? Oh, we do. Okay. We already have 2 tongues, so no. 1 wagon tongue, he will trade you 55 bullets. Now that is a spanking deal. Let us rest for 1 day. Hopefully Gypsy will come down from her case of cholera. Thank you for the lurk, Flo. Much appreciated. Ooh, it's getting mighty steamy here with my cravat. From Fort Kearney, it is 250 miles to Chimney Rock. Oh no, Valor has come down with a case of the measles. Lose trail, lose 1 day. Let's hunt for some food. Well, you know what? We're good on food right now. Let us go at a strenuous pace. We will rest for 1 day. Get that tombstone ready. I think it's just Sarah and I. Although it doesn't really... It doesn't give me, like, a spot to, like, check on the party members. So I don't know if, like, everyone else has been cured. I did just trade for some ammo, so we do have some. Wrong trail. Lose 4 days. Oh, shit. You are now at Chimney Rock. Would you like to look around? Yes. All right. Let's talk to the folks around here. So Linda Hines tells you, Chimney Rock by moonlight is awfully sublime. Many Indians came to our wagon with fish to exchange for clothing. We bought a number. They understand swap and no swap. Seems most anxious to get shirts and socks. You meet another emigrant. He wants 78 pounds of food. He will trade you 1 wagon wheel. Let's do it. Hell yeah, why not? From Chimney Rock, it is 86 miles to Fort Laramie. I think it might have been Valor. Talk to the people. A Sioux brave tells you, the Pawnee are the mortal enemies of the Sioux. I would not hesitate to kill any Pawnee I met, but I have never killed a white man. All I ask from the white man is to leave me alone and to leave my buffalo alone. I'll leave him alone. 1 wagon tongue in exchange for 25 pounds of food. Are you a fool? That is not happening, good sir. Oh no, that's your birthday. Inadequate grass, oh no. Very little water. The food situation is starting to make me nervous. You are now at Independence Rock. Would you like to look around? Yes. Let's talk to the folks. Aunt Rebecca Sims tells you, no butter or cheese or fresh fruit since Fort Laramie. Bless me, but I'd rather have my larder full of food back east than have our names carved on that rock. Well, 'tis a sight more cheery than all the graves we passed. Let's check our supplies real quick. I think we might want to do some hunting here. See if there's any good trades out there. 2 wagon wheels for 1 tongue. No, thank you, sir. No, thank you. It's really funny because I actually had chicken pox on my 11th birthday. I remember getting chicken pox. Let's hunt for food. To start or stop walking. To point the rifle. To point the rifle, expert hunter, spacebar to fire. Can I move? Holy jeez. What? None of them come in front of me. Okay. Oh, enter to walk? Was that what it was? Let's try it again. Okay, let's try that again. Ah! Ah, got him. Ah, I'm wasting all of our bullets on squirrels. Where are the big buffaloes? 2 pounds of meat? Holy Jesus. We're gonna die on account of my hunting skills. Let's talk to some folks. And Arafeo Indian tells you, when the white man first crossed our lands, their wagons were few. Now they crowd the trail in great numbers. The land is overgrazed with their many animals. Do any white men still live in the east? My people talk of moving. Let's see the map. So it's the Green River or Fort Brigadier. We're like halfway through. We're going for the Green River crossing. We're sending it. The wet has exhaustion. Let's rest for a couple days. Health is fair, rations meager. I need a big animal. Like that. Fuck. Two pounds of meat. Man, we have 44 bullets left. Let's attempt to hunt one more time. I need to get us something big. Ah! No! I missed the deer! Yeah! Yes! Hell yeah, son! Woo! Look at all them deer. 100 pounds! Oh, wait, you shot over 240 pounds of meat. However, you were only able to carry back 100 to the wagon. What? All right. A fire in the wagon results in the loss of one wagon axle and 176 pounds of food. We've got 20 pounds of food, folks. No. Oh, no. This is a shocking turn of events. All right, folks, the food rations are going down to bare bones. No! Did everyone drown? Everyone drowned but me. Ah! Oh no. Oh, Lord, no. Lord, no. Please don't let it be. We're going to change our pace a bit, too. We're going to go on a steady pace. And by we, I mean me, because everyone is dead. I have the measles. Health is very poor. Let's rest for 4 days. Less mouths to feed. This is very true. Health is poor. A thief comes during the night and steals 70 pounds of food. And I have a snake bite. I'm just going to shoot that grizzle and nothing else because at this point I'm not able to carry enough meat back anyway. Boy, actually, screw that deer. My, it sure is lonely here out on the trail. And let me change my rations since I'm now alone. I did my best, gang. I'm dead. I have died, not the oxen. Whoops. All right, folks. That was our first run through. It did not last very long, although we got like halfway through. So, who is going to be on our second wagon party? I'm going to be a banker this time. And I think 46 should be on there. No! It doesn't let me enter numbers, so... And eggs, you are going to be in our second party. But if you didn't get out on this party, don't worry. I'm sure we'll play at least another time tonight. So we have Aj, 46, Drew, Mrs. Aj, and eggs. We are going to depart in April again because that seemed good. Because I am a banker, we have 1,600. Let's only buy 2 yokes of oxen this time. I still liked the amount of food we spent. Clothing didn't seem too much of a problem, so we'll buy 5 sets again. Ammunition we forgot last time. We'll buy 5 boxes of bullets. And then let's make sure we got plenty of spare pots. We'll buy 2 of each. Now we got plenty of spending money left for the rest of the journey. Let's make sure our pace is going well. Let's go at a steady pace. Well, let's go at a strenuous pace. And we'll keep the food rations at meager to start. A broken wheel already? Oh, the axle. Ferry operator tells you, don't try to forward any river deeper than the wagon bed. About 2.5 feet. You'll swamp your wagon and lose your supplies. You can caulk the wagon bed and float it, or be smart and hire to take a ferry. Let's take the ferry this time. Look at that, safely across, making good decisions. An ox wanders off. No, thank you, sir. We'd have plenty of oxen. We are going to send it, folks. We are going to caulk the wagon and travel. We made it! We made it! From the Big Blue River, crossing it is 118 miles to Fort Kearney. Welcome to Fort Kearney, everyone. Let's stop to rest for a couple of days. Get our health in good condition. And let's buy some supplies. Actually, let's check our supplies first. And Justin! My, oh my, are you a sight for sore eyes? Whew. My. Welcome, welcome, Justin and friends, to the Oregon Trail. We have already lost our first wagon party, making it about 3/4 of the trip. 4 out of the 5 members died by drowning in the same fording incident. And now we are setting out on our second journey. So welcome, and thank you for the raid. How was the rest of your stream? Thank you for the raid. Thank you again for the raid, Justin. How are things going? Our current party consists of myself, Drew, Mrs. RJ, Eggs, and who am I forgetting? There's one other person. 46. How could I forget our friend 46? That is true. Wet predicted dying in a fording, and that is exactly what happened. Let's see here. We still have all of our oxen, haven't used any bullets. We used a little bit of food. So maybe we should buy some more food. All right, we have 910 pounds of food. And let's, for this next leg, let's make sure we are all filling. And the pace at which we are going to go is a steady pace. So we're going to slow down on this leg to make sure everyone is okay. Yes, this is the original Oregon Trail, Justin. Except it has color. It isn't the one that's like on the green screen on DOS, but yes. Here we go, folks. Oh, boy, right away. All right, we had to replace an axle, but that's okay. We prepared for this situation, folks. Everybody stay calm. RJ's got things under control. That's why we keep people like Drew on the trail to lift up the wagon when we need to repair an axle. But someone talk to Drew. We got to cut down his ration of food. He's going through that shit like we've got an infinite supply, okay? So can someone please talk to him? Thank you. 46 has a snake bite. Let's stop and rest for a day. Indeed, Justin, this is the real RJ. I have been employing a ruse this entire time. Got an extra scoop of beans for my lifting. What a beautiful song. Let's talk to the folks around here. Alonzo Delano tells you, about noon yesterday we came inside a chimney rock, looming up in the distance like the lofty tower of some town. We did not tire gazing on it. It was about 20 miles from us and stayed in sight till we reached it today. Let's see if there are any lovely folks who want to trade with us. One set of clothing for one ox. That does not seem like a fair trade, sir. And so we bid you adieu. And we continue on the trail. However, let's keep our supplies going as they are now. Oh no. Oh no, 46. You know what? I've got an instrument for this. I was trying to play taps on there, but I'm a banker, not a musician. And so we pause to take a few words for our friend 46. Despite the fact that he attempted to steal more food rations than was allotted to him several times through the course of his journey, he never lost his resolve, even despite being bit on the eyeball by a rattlesnake, and we will truly miss him on this journey. Drew, go dig a reasonable-sized grave and we'll get going on here. Make sure to take any valuables off of 46 too. He's dead now. It doesn't matter. He's not going to miss them. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Here lies Boland. Hey, hey, hey. Come out and play. Can you make us chicken? I can certainly try. But you've seen my hunting skills. All right, let's check our supplies real quick. We are down one wagon axle. I think we should address that. And we are getting about the halfway mark on food. However, we have 100 bullets. So I think perhaps we should maybe buy 100 pounds of food and hunt for the rest of it. So let us do just that. Let's check the supply. What did we need? An axle. We need to replace the axle. Ooh, the food is a little more expensive here. And let's rest for 4 days. Give everyone a nice lean back. Have you ever watched the show F Troop? No, but I know of it, I think, Valor. I don't believe I've watched it. Let us continue at a steady pace. However, actually, you know what? No. We are going to go at a strenuous pace and keep our food rations the same. And let us hunt for food. Now, realize, everyone, I am but a humble banker. My hunting skills are not, shall we say, good. Ooh, bison. By the way, I can't just move up and down. I have to, like, press space to start. Or enter to start. There we go. I'm not going to waste any more bullets because it doesn't seem to... I can't carry more than 100 pounds anyway. Even though I want that bison. Yeah, see, I can only carry 100 pounds back anyway, so... Let's check our supplies. 705 pounds of food. That is mighty good. This fort made me think of it. It's so funny. But then again, I am old. No, Valor, you're not old. Wild fruit. Well, my, oh my, this is a change of events. We are once again at Independence Rock. Oh, Valor, could you do me a favor? I am negligent in my duties as a streamer and forgot that after the raid from our friend Justin to give him a shout out. Could you be so kind as to enter the shout out command? I encourage you all to go and follow our lovely friend Justin from across the pond. He streams lots of indie games and is a rootin' tootin' fella to hang out with. Please give him a follow. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Thank you for the raid. All right, let's talk to some folks and see what they have to say. A young boy tells you, I carved my name way up on the side of Independence Rock near the top. There are hundreds of names up there. The oldest ones were carved by mountain men and fur trappers. Famous names like Freeman, Bonneville, and DeSmet. Well, thank you, young lad. Let's check our supplies. I wish there was a way to look at the map. Oh, there is. 3. Where are we at? Independence Rock. Which means we're close to halfway. Yeah. Close to halfway. Let's continue. Health is fair. I probably should have had us rest a little bit. But you know what? We can do that now. Let's rest for a few days. I'm not so concerned about getting there fast as I am getting there with our whole party intact. Drew, I need you to lift the entirety of the wagon once more, my friend. Oh, and I forgot 46 died, so we can't get there with everyone. That was very random because you slipped a disc. Now you're going to have your guts on the operating table, I'm afraid, Drew. And because this is the 1800s, we do not have any propofol to put you under. So please take a healthy swig of whiskey and bite the hanky. We're going in. Everyone will drown at Green River. That is a possibility. Let's see if anyone wants to trade. See, the thing I don't understand with clothing is I don't know if that's like if your wagon floods and everyone's clothes get wet, if that's what the problem is, because we haven't had to go through clothing yet. Let's change up the pace a little bit and go back to steady. And let's head for the fort, because the Green River was bad. Let's hunt for a little bit of food while we're here. Good start. Very good start. Okay, I think that'll be as much as we can carry. He wanted to play some Minecraft, so I took the fastest way off the trail. Well, that certainly is a fast way. Whoops, shot around when I wasn't supposed to. See, this is what I hate. 370 pounds of meat, but I can only carry 100. This is the first time we reached Fort Bridger because last time we went to the Green River and 4 out of the 5 members of the party perished in a drowning. All right, let's look at our supplies here. We have 441 pounds of food left. We need an axle as well. So let's buy some supplies. We need one. Oh wow, the prices are going up. Prices are going up, folks. Let's buy 200 pounds of food. And then let us rest for a couple days to make sure everyone is in good spirits. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the trail again. Hope nobody perishes in this wagon band. Just can't wait to get on the trail again. Ooh, I like this one. All right. Let's talk to some lovely folks. A young boy tells you, my job every day is to find wood for the cook fire. Sometimes it's very hard to find enough, so I store extra pieces in a box under the wagon. On the prairie, I gathered buffalo chips to burn when there wasn't any wood. For those of you who don't know, buffalo chips are buffalo feces. We'll rest for 2 days. Ooh, wild fruit. Prices keep going up as the journey continues. Let's buy 300 more pounds of food. That was expensive. We are at Fort Hall, so let's look at the map. So we are, you can't see me pointing, but we are at Fort Hall. We are probably about 3/5 of the way through the journey. Mrs. Aj has exhaustion. Let us sit and rest for a couple days to remedy this exhaustion. Eggs has a snake bite. Oh my. We will rest for another day to tend to the snake bite. Lots of bad water. Health is very poor. Things are falling apart really quick. That's a very dry spot on the trail here. Let's rest for like 5 days. Gotta make sure we start moving there before winter though. Health is fair again. Let's check our supplies. Gonna need to do some hunting here. 6 feet deep. Hire an Indian to help. Now we are safe and sound. 46 did indeed die of a snake bite. Well, it said he got a snake bite, and then a few days later he died, so I have to assume that's what it's from. This is... I feel like we're in rough shape here because of how dry it is. Whoops. No! Why? It's not letting me move. There we go. There's some meat. There we go. We salvaged the hunting trip. Justin, yes. A lot, like almost the entire game is like RNG. Now, however, it does take a lot of like background things into account. I don't know the specifics of how the game is programmed, but it'll take into account like how long you've rested, what type of supplies you have, the pace you're going at. So right now, I have our food rations set so that everyone has the most food we can possibly give them. And we're going at a steady pace, which is the slowest pace. So those two things are good for health. I know that. Let's check our supplies here. We may need to start rationing. Usually go as fast as I can and never rest and everyone dies. Yeah, that's probably part of the reason why everyone dies. I'm starting to get nervous for winter approaching. Eggs has a broken leg. Let's rest for a couple days. Let's rest for 3 days. Mrs. RJ has dysentery. We are now at Fort Boise. We have 181 pounds of food left. Food is getting ever more expensive. I need to do some more hunting to reserve the rest of our monies here. No! I missed the bear. Dang, squirrel, get out of here. No, the cactus blocks it. Okay, we got 71 pounds of meat. We're gonna hunt for some more food. This is so hard. Because like I said, you don't just get to like move. You have to press enter to like start yourself in motion. And some of these big animals are on the screen for 2 seconds. Like, how am I supposed to do that? I'm not shooting squirrel to get 2 pounds of meat. Let me tell you. Ah! What? No! Drew has measles. We're gonna rest for you, Drew. There we go. That's a good start. Where is everything? Oh, one bear is sufficient for a full trip. Fix your own axles then. Eggs has cholera. Eggs will rest for you. We're gonna try saving you here. 4 days. Hunt for a little bit more food. There we go. I can check where we're on the map, I think, after this. On some of the updated versions of Oregon Trail, it's kind of funny because the hunting is actually more like a first-person shooter where you're like you're in a single spot and you don't really move. You just aim your gun. And I remember just like shooting like hundreds of deer, and they're like, "You shot 4,000 pounds of meat and were able to bring 100 back to the wagon." I don't know if it actually shows where our wagon's at, Drew, but I think we're at Fort Boise, so we've got to be somewhere between Fort Boise and the Blue Mountains, I think. "42 bullets and 1 wagon tongue and an abandoned thing." Nice. Yes, Valor, like duck hunt, exactly. Jacob Hofstadter tells you, "This valley of the Grand Ronde is the most beautiful sight I've ever seen in the mountains. Water and graze in abundance. And if this valley is so fine, the Willamette must be twice as fine. We'll be sitting pretty in our new homestead." Okay, so we can head for Fort Walla Walla or the Dalles. I don't know if that's how you say that. So the route, if we go to the Dalles, it seems a little more direct, but let's go to the fort just in case we need some more supplies. And actually, because I didn't really let us rest, we're going to rest for 2 days. Eggs has broken an arm. Wow, Eggs, you have been through it. See if we can get to Fort Walla Walla before you die. You're watching Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure right now. That seems like an appropriate movie to watch alongside this. Oh, black line on the map. Thank you, Valor. Yep, you are right. Yep, it's the line that's filled in. Very good. Very good call. Let's check our supplies. Let's actually, just in case, so we can make this last leg of the trip, let's buy 3 sets of clothing, and then for food, let's buy 200 more pounds. And we'll rest for 2 days. And then let's continue on. We're almost there. Let's rest for 2 more days. Eggs has a broken arm again. So we'll rest for a day. Eggs, you're just breaking every bone in your body. I don't know what to tell you. A mountain man tells you, these last 100 miles to the Willamette Valley are the roughest. Either rafting down the swift and turbulent Columbia River or driving your wagon over the steep Cascade Mountains. Hire an Indian guide if you take the river. How are we doing for supplies? 288 pounds of food left. Otherwise, we're good. Let's see if anyone wants to trade. 52 bullets, no. What do we think, folks? Float down the Columbia River or take the Barlow Toll Road? I'm thinking the road at this point. We're so close to Oregon, I can taste it. Gotta take the Troll Toll Road to get into this boy's hole. Let's do a little bit of hunting. Fuck. There we go. Got ourselves a grizzly. Mrs. RJ now has a broken arm. Eggs has exhaustion. Impassable trail, lose 6 days. Since Eggs is exhausted from 30 broken bones, we will take 3 days to rest. Severe blizzard. Eggs is lost. Lose 2 days. No. Killed the little rabbit. I'm sorry, Bella. I did it for the wagon crew. £2 of meat. Sweet. No! There we go. Ran away. How's he gonna run away? He's got a broken leg. I'll break that damn arm again if he misbehaves. So anyway, I started blasting. Drew has measles. Wow, this is a rough last leg. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make it to Willamette Valley in Oregon. Ooh, these are the top 10s. What the hell? I have no idea how you made it, Eggs. Because you had a keen habit of breaking your limbs. Okay, I am going to go take a quick bathroom break, and then I think we will run through this another time. And we'll get some new travelers on our wagon. So hold tight. I will be right back. Now, who has not been a part of our wagon party yet? I think it worked really well to be a banker because then we have lots of money. Justin for sure hasn't been, so Justin, you will be a part of the party. Well, I do know that 46's death preceded a snake bite. So I don't know if that was the cause, but he did get bitten by a snake beforehand. Okay, who else hasn't been part of the wagon party yet? We may have actually gotten everyone. Let me see who's in chat. Looks like Ginger hasn't been. She might be lurking, but we're going to add Ginger. And let's add Mrs. K. And I'm just kind of looking through who's hanging out with us in chat. And we'll do little E. We'll just have him in as E. So we have RJ, Justin, Ginger, Catherine, and E. Here we go. And I think April has been an opportune time to leave, so we shall do that again. So it did seem like 4 oxen were a good place to start. We'll start with 1,000 pounds of food. Buy 5 sets of clothing. And we'll start with 75 rounds of ammunition. And we'll do 2 spare pots of each. There we go. Artemis says hello. Hello, Artemis. Thank you for joining. We begin our journey anew. Let us start at a strenuous pace, and we will keep our food rations as is. Go from there. I sure can try. Did I see the pic of him I posted in Discord? He was using a chip bag as a pillow. Let me see. Oh, that must be a new one. That's funny. I love Artemis. He's so cute. I love black cats. Okay, it'll be a little bit... Actually, this is probably like the aspect ratio that would normally would have been, because it wouldn't have been widescreen. Oh! Alright, we're already down a wagon wheel. Aunt Rebecca Sims tells you, with the crowds of people waiting to get on the ferry, we could be stranded here for days. Hope there's enough graze for all those animals. Not many people carrying feed. I'd rather wait, though, than cross on a rickety wagon boat. We are going to use the ferry for $5, I think. Send it. We are going to be... If we can make it all the way to the Green River this time, we are going to try it again. See how it works. No one wants to trade with us. We're gonna cock the wagon and float it across. Made it. Whew. Justin has broken his leg. Oh, dear Justin. Let us stop so you can build your resolve once more. Ooh, lots of buffalo. The trees block the shots. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah! That is going to be a lot of meat that we can't carry back. So anyway, I started blasting. 2,053 pounds of meat. We were only able to carry 100 back to the wagon. Welcome back to Fort Kearney. One day after yours truly's birthday, we are down one wagon wheel, so let us get another. In fact, since the supplies are cheaper at the beginning of the journey, let us stock up a bit. And we'll rest for 2 days. I am a kind leader. I allow my crew to rest as they need it. On the trail again. Just can't wait to get on the trail again. Our friends across the pond are hooting and hollering. Just can't wait to get on the trail again. One of the oxen is injured. Ooh, random useless knowledge. All right, let's take a short break and talk some fun facts here. All right, Sir Drew. I am going to give you 3 categories in which you can choose from, and they are politics, crime, or religion. Politics, crime, or religion. Your choice, my friend. Crime. Seems appropriate. All right, Lana Turner and the Death of a Gangster. On the evening of April 4th, 1958, Beverly Hills police arrived at the home of actress Lana Turner to discover the dead body of her one-time boyfriend, Johnny Stompanato, a violent gangster. Lana Turner's first credited film role came in 1937 with They Won't Forget, which earned her the moniker Sweater Girl, thanks to the tight-fitting sweater that her character wore. Off-screen, Turner was renowned for her love affairs, including 8 marriages. It was shortly after the breakup of her 5th marriage that Turner met Johnny Stompanato. When she learned that he had ties to underworld figures such as Mickey Cohen, she realized the negative publicity that those ties could bring to her career, so she tried to end the relationship. But Stompanato incessantly pursued her, and the pair were involved in a number of violent incidents, which came to a head on the night of April 4th. After hearing Stompanato threaten to cut Turner, her 14-year-old daughter, Cheryl Crane, rushed to her defense. Fearing for her mother's life, the girl grabbed a kitchen knife and ran to Turner's bedroom, where she saw Stompanato with his arms raised in the air in a fury. Cheryl then rushed past Turner and stabbed Stompanato. Turner called her mother, who brought their personal physician to the house, but it was too late. By the time the police were called, a good deal of time had passed and the evidence had been moved around. According to the Beverly Hills police chief, who was the first officer to arrive, Turner immediately asked if she could take the rap for her daughter. At the crime scene, the body appeared to have been moved, and the fingerprints on the murder weapon were so smudged that they could not be identified. The case sparked a media sensation, and the tabloids turned against Turner, especially accusing the actress of killing Stompanato and asking her daughter to cover for her. Mickey Cohen, who paid for Stompanato's funeral, publicly called for the arrests of Turner and Crane. Performance of a lifetime? During the inquest, the press described Turner's testimony as the performance of a lifetime, but police and the authorities knew that Turner did not commit the crime. At the inquest, it took just 20 minutes for the jury to return a verdict of justifiable homicide, and the case was not brought to trial. However, Turner was convicted of being an unfit mother, and Crane was remanded to her grandmother's care until she turned 18, which further tainted Turner's image. There was an aura of guilt around Turner for years, though she was never seriously considered a suspect in the actual murder. As fate would have it, Turner's film Peyton Place, which features a courtroom scene about a murder committed by a teenager, was still in theaters at the time of the inquest. Ticket sales skyrocketed as a result of the sensational publicity, and Turner parlayed the success of the film into better screen roles, including a part in the remake of Imitation of Life in 1959, which would become one of her most successful pictures. There you have it, Drew. There is your crime fun fact. We are all slightly smarter now as we continue on the trail. On the trail. All right, let's stop to rest. Whoops. Stop to rest for 3 days. We are in good health. Let's check our supplies. We are looking good. Well, that buffalo should take care of it. That indeed should do it for us, for this hunting escapade. My, being out on the trail sure does parch me. Just one more for fun. 1,010 pounds of animal meats. Here lies Voland. Hey, hey, hey. Come out and play. Now, folks, we find ourselves at Fort Laramie. Once again. Let us stop and rest for no less than 3 days. Make sure our spirits are good. And let's check our supplies. Let's buy 300 pounds of food while we're here. And take a look at the map. As you can see, we're about a third of the way through the journey as we continue onward. Now recall, this is the desert. It is ripe with water inadequacy, inadequate grass, full of snakes, and other twists and turns. One of the oxen has in fact died. We are finding lots of wild fruit on this journey. And now we find ourselves at Independence Rock. Let's take a look at the map. Close to the halfway point. Stop and rest for a little bit. And let's check our supplies. We have 3 oxen at this point. That is the first time we've had an oxen die. And now we are at South Pass. We are making good time. No deaths so far. Spirits are good. Bellies are full. We are making for the Green River, where 4 of our friends drowned last time. Let's see if it goes better this time. I'm having flashbacks. We are going to take a ferry across this time. Last time, because this is 20 feet deep. That is not going to work. We made it safely across. Justin, you have broken an arm. I am sorry, my friend. We will allow you to rest for a couple days to get you back into good spirits. And then we will do a little bit of hunting while we are here. That should do it for this trip. 2 deer, not bad. We were able to get the full 100 pounds of meat. Justin has exhaustion. Justin, my poor friend, you are just not doing well right now. Now E has exhaustion. Oh dear. Not the child. Not the sweet baby boy. And Justin has cholera. Justin, we have stopped for you far too many times at this point. We need to continue onward. Exhaustion be damned. Let us rest for a healthy amount of time here, 5 days. And then let's take a look at our map. We are at Soda Spring. Let us continue onward. Ginger has a fever. We will rest for a day for that to clear. For more cowbell. All right, our health is very poor right now. So we are going to stop and rest for 5 days. Hopefully that will improve our situation. We have 80 pounds of food left. Just killing everything in sight at this point. Now, Mrs. Catherine, unfortunately has a case of the cholera. We will stop and rest for 2 days in the hopes that this will clear. No! I'm wasting so many bullets. Need something big to show up over here. Like that. And that. Oh, 56 pounds of meat. Okay. That'll get us for a couple more days. We are now at Snake River Crossing once more. Let us rest for 4 days. Try to get spirits better. In a better place. How do I have 1,479 bullets? I must have accidentally bought way more than we needed. We're going to hire an Indian to help us. Shoot, that was a bear. No. Oh, I can't shoot through carcasses? Let's go on one more hunting expedition here. That'll do it right there, folks. Ooh, we had a fire. We are now at Fort Boise, folks. If I look at the map here, it looks like we are in the home stretch. We have 0 wagon tongues. We should probably replace those. And we'll rest for 4 days. E has a fever. Oh boy. E, we're going to rest for 1 day to see if that clears up. A fire in the wagon has resulted in the loss of 1,441 bullets and 2 wagon wheels. I think that means we have 27 bullets left. Yes, yes. Very good. Oh, come on. We need another biggin to come over here. Food is sparse at this point. That'll help. That'll help. Catherine has a fever. We will stop and let her rest for 2 days. And do some more hunting. That should get us to our 100 mark. Indeed, it does. Justin has cholera. Let's take a nice rest of 3 days, see if this gets us in better spirits. Health is still poor. Let us rest for 2 more days. And that has done absolutely nothing for us. Let us get some more meat while we're here. What? No. Catherine has a fever, so we will stop and rest for a day, and also hunt for some more food. £203 of meat, that is a good venture. Catherine, we hardly knew ye, has perished. My apologies, Mr. K. It has been an arduous journey. And we knew what the cost might be. Okay, these ones with the barriers on the side are kind of a bunch of bullshit. Sorry to say. But I think one bear should be... Yeah, that should be enough. And here we are at Fort Walla Walla. We'll rest for 2 days. That should be sufficient. Justin has a fever. Justin has died. He has joined Catherine. The great Oregon Trail, heaven in the sky. But we must continue onward. E now has a broken leg. And Ginger has measles. All right, things are not looking good for us right now. We have no food. One of the oxen has died. We desperately need some food here. That should take us. Whew. Ooh, that was a snipe. Now I'm just killing animals in a fit of rage. Oh, we're almost there. I think we should hunt one more time. Oh my god, it's so hard to move. Two pounds of animal meat. We desperately need some food. There we go. That should take us the rest of the journey. And we need some more food. Ginger has typhoid. Oh, we need food again. Oh, no. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, no. Can't even do anything. I don't have ammo. Fuck. I like how it even lets me hunt when I have ammo. Or I don't have ammo. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I guess we continue because we don't have food. It's like right there. Oh. Wow, we received significantly less points trying to go faster. 3 people in very poor health, 1 wagon, 1 ox, 7 spare wagon parts, 2 sets of clothing, 0 bullets, 0 food. Oh boy. That did not even qualify for the top 10 there. Yeah, that was certainly a photo finish. Now, give me 1 second here, folks. Bear with me here for 1 second. We are going to go and raid our friend Ginger She-Devil. So for all of y'all who joined me this evening on this fantastic several journeys, thank you kindly. Please join us over in the Discord for fun after the stream. And we shall see you all tomorrow morning, most likely, for some painting fun. So I will see you then. Till then, bye now.